rise for a moment of silent prayer, followed by the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome everyone to the regular meeting of Fremont City Council on this 21st day of August, 2025. As a courtesy, please place all cell phones on either off or vibrate. Roll call, please.
Frazier. Weiss.
Here.
Adi. Elder. Here. Leibold.
Here.
Here.
Reese. Sleek.
There are 6 items on the agenda. All right. The council has received the minutes of the last meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to it? I think that minutes will stand approved as written and received. There are 6 items on the agenda. Does council wish to remove any of the items? Does council wish to add any of the and not to remove either? Okay.
Got a
The
motion to
agenda.
excuse the ones that are not here.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to excuse Councilman Frazier, Adi, and Sleek.
Madam President Pro Tem,
Yes.
Councilman Hunter, I just got a text message that Councilman Hunter said he would be here
Oh, okay.
10 seconds ago.
Okay.
I did not think he was going to be here, however, I think he will be able to make it.
Okay. I'll amend that to excuse Councilman Frazier and Sleek.
Second.
Okay, the agenda is set.
I make a motion to excuse Councilman.
Second.
Second. Gotcha.
Mr. Riley,
Okay, Mr.
there is council members.
Is it at my point?
No,
Nope.
we're just
Almost
there
there.
to take over.
Okay.
Roll call, please.
Weiss.
Yes.
Adi.
Yes.
Elder. Yes. Leibold.
Yes.
Reese.
Yes. Is set. We will go on with tonight's agenda. Mr. Elder, would you read item number 1?
Third reading of a resolution authorizing enterprise zone agreement be approved and entered into between the City of Fremont and KFV JHI LLC and declaring an emergency. I make a motion to adopt.
A second.
Mr. Elder has made a motion to adopt, seconded by Ms. Weiss. Roll call, please.
Adi.
Yes.
Elder. Yes. Leibold.
Yes.
Reese.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
That resolution has passed. It's a vote of 4-5. Mr. Elder, would you read the second item?
Second reading of an ordinance to authorize the expenditure and direct the Safety Service Director to enter into a contract with D2 Excavating LLC in an amount not to exceed $329,000 for the Wilson Street Elevated Tank Improvements Project.
That is the second reading for that ordinance. The third item.
Second reading of resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certify them to the county auditor.
And that is a second reading for the resolution. Item number 4.
First reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 351 of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Fremont entitled Parking Generally Specific Chapter 351.99B Penalty and Waiver Section.
And that is the first reading of that ordinance. Item number 5.
First reading of an ordinance dictating policies and procedures for capital and non-capital assets for the City of Fremont State of Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
That is the first reading on that ordinance. Item number 6.
First reading of an ordinance prohibiting the use of smoking products and electric smoking devices on city-owned recreational property.
And that will be the first reading of that ordinance. There will be any reports from committees?
The only item I had was, this weekend is the craft beers, cocktails, and corks happening this Saturday at Spiegel Grove. So that is going on this weekend, and you can get your tickets online for that.
Nothing this evening for myself, Madam President Pro Tem, thank you.
Are there any comments from council?
I just want to make one announcement. Saturday is our annual Norm Parade cross-country invite at Walsh Park. And so there will be about 14 high schools participating. So Morrison traffic in the morning on Saturday should be kind of packed, just FYI. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Joe.
One more thing in addition, we've got lots of schools that are starting this week. I know Vanguard has already started, Fremont is starting this week. And I see there's a handful of us that have seniors this year and that are in the room, so say prayers for all of us.
Hope they'll graduate.
Yes. That's, I better.
Make a comment. Beautification had their yearly potluck, and we had it in Melba Lozano, she's a member of Beautification. We had it at her home in Lakeside. And we had a very nice evening, but we wish that we could get more people to join us at these beautiful potlucks, and also taking care of, like, Shuney Corner, that was a mess, that was cleaned up just recently, Walsh Park, and taking inventory of the trees in the city of Fremont. That's not an easy task. It's time consuming, but if we had more members, we would be really grateful for any new members. Anybody that wants to come in, just give us a call. Thank you.
Where do you promote
Can I
this
ask a question regarding that? How would one request to participate?
Yeah, I was just gonna follow up with her. How do you,
You could call
Promote this.
the office.
where do you find that number?
Which office?
Call the office, the city office, and then they will refer you to Rick Ibon, and we give you his telephone number. I don't have it,
I can touch on that a little bit.
but.
Thank you. The Tree and Beautification Committee is a volunteer group of people from the city of Fremont that volunteer to help make recommendations and improvements throughout our city, throughout some of our city locations. When she's referencing Shuney Corner, she's referencing the corner of State and Front Street, that the city allocates some dollars in our local budget every year, and these group of folks volunteer their time to help come up with ideas to partner with our Parks Department to help make a difference and an impact on beautifying some of those areas. As the mayor, I have the privilege of being able to appoint folks to the Tree and Beautification Committee, and I have been in conversations with the Tree and Beautification Committee. We have a great group of volunteers. However, there hasn't really been a lot of proactiveness to attract new members. So I had a meeting with our current president, and also I had a meeting with Councilwoman Reese, who is a council member who serves, on looking at different ways to attract different members of the community to that. It's tough to reach people from just the city council seat saying, hey, join our group, but how, where, and why, you know, so it's going to take a little bit more of an effort to maybe, set up at some farmers markets and maybe put some awareness out on social media to get people to actually understand what the Tree and Beautification is and what it's about in order to attract some volunteers. I think we all know it's hard to attract volunteers sometimes with things, but making sure people have that information is most important. They can always call the City of Fremont office, which would be our administration's office, at 419-334-5900. And we are working on better ways to get more information out to attract people to do that. So if there's any one of you who are here tonight and you want to talk about what you can do to get involved, you can reach out to to my team, and I do make that appointment, and I would love to entertain anyone that would like to do that. So, thank you, Councilwoman, for bringing
Along
that up.
with contacting the mayor and the mayor's office, you can contact any of our members, you can contact me, and we have our monthly meeting the first Tuesday at 6 o'clock, first Tuesday of the month at 6 o'clock at the rec center.
The problem is they don't know who the members are to contact, so.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say, who's your president?
So if you get on the city website, there's information on the city website for the Tree and Beautification Committee, so there is contact information on the website, but to simplify it for tonight, before we, because you don't have that information out, we're more trying to direct it towards our office, because it's a lot easier step than trying to do a lot of searching to find out what that is, so. And then me or my team would be able to explain more of what that would be like, and then specifically connect you with our president of the Tree and Beautification, who's Rick Heimbaugh. He's been doing this for many, many years. He's a great guy. And he also works at the Auto and Urban store down here in Front Street. So he's been there for, I don't know, 30, 35 years, and has been, got many decades of volunteering his time to the city. So he's very knowledgeable. And we would be able to connect you with him and that organization. So it is a city organization that the mayor, and I just happen to be the mayor today, so not because I'm special, but the mayor, according to the ordinance, appoints the members of council, or of Tree and Beautification.
That will be that's taken care of, so nobody else has any comments? Are there any comments from the public?
Sure. Go ahead.
May I address council?
Yep.
So I know a lot of you know me, I'm Jamie Belcher. I'm just here officially on health department capacity. We are starting our annual health assessment survey is going out, so we do that every 3 years. Our goal is to collect community survey data, get as many people to take the survey as possible so that we can get the best possible data among the health of Sandusky County. We take that data and then that helps direct our priorities for our health improvement plan. So that has gone out. We are doing it differently this year. The last, forever, essentially, they mailed surveys out to random residents. This year, we're doing an online survey. We're going through someone different. BGSU is actually helping us put it on this year. So this is just a small card. There's a QR code if you can take it. That would be great. It does take about 20 minutes. Health Partners is who we partner with to also help put this on. They have generously donated 10 $100 Walmart gift cards that we're raffling off to those who take the survey. So the survey itself is anonymous, and then you click a separate link that's not attached to your survey responses to enter for the gift cards. We just want to make it clear it's not our tax dollars that are going for the $100 gift cards for Walmart. So if you can take that, if you're willing to share that, we do have that out on our Facebook page right now, on our socials, if you'll share it on your socials. I also have full page flyers if you have lobbies or waiting rooms or other places, employee break rooms where you're willing to hang this up for us, that would be great. Again, the more responses that we get, the better it is for our community and planning. We literally just went live this week, so this will be going for the next few weeks. So.
And how long is it live for?
At least through the end of September. So our goal is to go through the end of September and then see how many responses that we have, and then keep it open or close it. So, any questions?
I just know that the YMCA uses it to drive their agenda amongst
Yes.
other organizations, so it is pretty vital for the well-being of our county.
It is, and
It
so
really is.
we meet with all community partners to do the community health improvement plan. So that's our healthcare, that's our law enforcement, that's really everyone. We determine the mental health board what our priority areas are. The last few have been mental health, chronic disease, and so we just do this every 3 years to update. So the more survey responses we get across Sandusky County, the better data we have, the more we can really direct our health initiatives in the community. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Jamie, I have one question.
Yes.
And this is kind of unrelated to this, but it is health-wise. We put in bike repair stations at different locations. Have they been used? Is it something that people do use?
Big
Yes, they have
Regularly,
been used.
daily.
daily.
So that means we want to,
Bike repair stations.
And I am going to speak very loosely on this. We have the Creating Healthy Communities grant through the health department. We are actually on our third, I believe, 5-year cycle of that. Laura Bogard, my colleague, actually runs that grant, and I know through those grant dollars, I believe last year they helped with improvements for, like, just some repairs for the bike repairs, some pieces that needed replaced. I do know they're very popular. They have been used. And then through that grant, we were also able to partner with the YMCA for the bike share program, where anyone in the community, not just Y members, can go in, rent or borrow the bikes, and then ride around for the day and return them. And they have, I think, one with a child safety seat, and then they have one with a pull behind. And those are being very well utilized in the county as well.
On that note, the Exchange Club is giving 12 vests. What I'd like to see the city kind of do for bicyclers to wear when they drive. We're going to give 12 to them.
High-vis? High-vis vest?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so
Bike
maybe
safety
we
is
can
huge.
partner with you too to get more out to the community.
Absolutely. And on that note, the Sandusky County Health Department, we do get free bike helmets through the American Academy of Pediatrics Put a Lid on It program. So anyone can come out to our office during open business hours, and we will fit them for a free bike helmet. So that's preschool, toddler preschool, all the way up to adults. They do have to be present because we actually fit it, make sure it fits properly, it's the right size. People have different size heads, so you can't just guess based on an age what size that they wear, and then they walk out with a free bike helmet. So.
Awesome.
Make sure I get your business card, because I'd like to see if we can do something similar with vests.
Absolutely.
Maybe
That'd
there's
be
a
great.
grant or something we could get.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
Is there any other comments? Mrs. Williams,
Yes.
anything from you tonight?
No, the only thing I had was the state here.
I can speak on it.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but are we doing council comments? I'll start.
Over here.
Okay, all right, go ahead. I was just catching up, I'm sorry. I was at my son's event for football.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no biggie, go ahead, I was just catching up.
No, in all due respect, Councilman Frazier, would you like to make some comments?
No, you're fine, thank you.
No. What was the event?
So
It's really cool.
It's a huge event for Fremont Ross as the Fremont Ross football team. Athletes take the chance to honor an individual in their lives that they want to put the insignias on their helmets. So luckily for me, my son has chosen me every year, so I'm not missing it. So, but that's the reason why I'm here.
Absolutely.
Late, I should say.
Absolutely.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah, awesome.
No, that means a lot. That's congratulations.
Oh, it's amazing. I got a freshman dressing varsity. I'm scared, but.
Well, I know, and my son's running his last senior race. So
You know how
I can appreciate why you're late, and
Yep.
I'm glad you had the opportunity to explain.
Thank you.
Did you have anything else? I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I could speak about the rec department. Pool is closed, obviously. We have the trunk or treat coming up in October. We have the 3 events to sign up for all the children's events coming up. So be sure to get out, get involved, get your kids involved. Be a spectator that's respected by others, and that's really all I have.
Well said.
Just 2 things since Jamie spoke up. I don't want to get into the weeds of it tonight because the other council members are here. However, number 6 on your agenda tonight, Jamie Belcher, who happens to be present here tonight to explain this, her and I worked together initially on that ordinance. The Sandusky County Health Department was really vital on leading that and partnering with the city to help present this ordinance. But the person who did the real work was Ken Frost after her and I met, and then I know Chief Hunsinger was involved. And per her and our initial conversation, I asked the safety service director and the chief of police if they'd help me take the lead on this and partner with the health department, trying to make our parks smoke-free, understanding that at least if we could start to market that to help create awareness for healthy parks. So thank you, Jamie, for that. The other thing that the health department was really instrumental in helping the safety service director and I on was making improvements at the intersection of North Street and the YMCA there. We had a few collisions with students crossing the street And myself and the safety service director immediately did what we could to address that safety situation, and were able to get the leaders from the schools at the table with the health department, and we're able to utilize some local grant dollars in partnership with the city and even Fremont City Schools to rectify that situation as quick as we could, and have made those improvements. So those are just two quick things I wanted to touch on, since Ms. Boucher was here tonight to talk about some of those partnerships that ultimately come out of surveys like this. So,
Mayor, can I ask you, what did we do in that intersection?
So we put new sidewalks there, and we also changed the intersections to give the high school kids a safe way to cross over to the YMCA.
There was never any path from the high school to the YMCA.
No,
They
they
just
walked along that curb,
right
yeah.
across the street, so.
Okay.
And we were able to get those changes made actually into the last school year, but it was towards the end of the school year, so it wasn't a big announcement. But it's a huge project
Absolutely.
that happened very quickly and swiftly. I mean, it happened so fast, we didn't really have a chance to talk about it, because we were really trying to get results rather than making the public, you know.
Is that what they were doing at the end of the school year then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Mayor, may I add to that?
Sure.
So they also put in the crosswalk signals with the push button, so they have the walk, don't walk signs, so
Yep.
the kids can push, wait, and safely cross. And I will also say, right now, again, my colleague Flora, who runs the Creating Healthy Communities grant that worked on that project with the
Yep.
city, she's actually working with Tim Wasserman, and they're actually creating a safety video.
Yep.
And then they are going to, it's in the very final stages, I actually got to watch the preview of it today, and that will go out to all the middle school and high school students, I think probably at their video announcements.
Yep.
Not exactly sure, and then they'll be able to watch that really talks about like, okay, this is how the crosswalk works, don't run between vehicles, let's cross safely.
The education piece of it.
Yes, and it's very specific on what the signs mean. It's a very short, like 2-minute video that all the students should be seeing that as well. Shortly.
Those were just some, I didn't have any comments, but after hearing her speak and talking about some of the partnerships, I think it's important to talk about those things, so.
Is there anything else from the council, from our department heads? Okay, is there anybody from the public that would like to make comment, please?
Now's my pants, right? Okay, so I'm Veronica, and fast forward, I was here last year about this time, and,
Street lights,
yep, street lights,
Bob Groves.
yeah,
We talked to AEP.
yeah,
Yep. I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
yeah, well, that's what I'm here for, is
Yep.
street lights, and, we were supposed to get help with it, we live on a dead end, we have people that are going down our street going so fast, and we need signs that say, kids that play, or maybe a speed limit sign, or a dead end sign, so people.
Where's this at again?
On Quail Drive.
Quail Drive.
There is a speed
It's the one we spoke
It's
about
not
last
right.
year where there's 150 yards and no streetlights. Bob and I talked to, Bob and I met out there at.
Yeah,
I met
they even
you.
drove down there and seen how dark it is
Yeah,
here.
and Bob
We can't
talked to
go.
AEP about getting streetlights up.
Yeah.
They were late at the time. I
Yeah.
actually followed up with Bob 2 months ago.
Yeah, you followed the phone, said,
Yep,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much that, yeah.
just waiting on AEP.
Well, we're waiting on AEP for a couple of other things as well, so.
Yes. But do know I did follow up. I am your council member.
Yeah.
Seth Frazier, so I did follow up with Mr. Groves. So I know he is actively working on that.
Okay.
But as far as your other concerns, I can get with the streets department about putting up
Yeah,
signs
just,
for children at
something that will
play. and-
slow people down, and let them know that, we have a dead end, it's pretty much no reason to come down here unless you live here,
Yeah, I can tell you have a few cars in that neighborhood that is
Yes, we do.
a huge concern of mine as I live right across the field from you.
Yeah,
And
and the four-wheelers and
the four-wheelers, the little
Mini
motor
bikes,
cars,
yeah. Yeah.
mini bikes. The chief is aware of that as well. I'll say this publicly. I've taken pictures of the
yeah.
cars,
We
and
have
I've sent
to.
it.
There's 2 or 3 of them.
There's three.
Yeah.
There's three
Yeah.
that are Chargers and one's a Mustang.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware of it. I've made him aware of it, as that echoes through my neighborhood as well. I have a
Yeah, I
I think
three-year-old.
they like to see
So I
how much
understand.
noise they can make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, yep.
See who's the
Small
larger
guys,
wall,
big
you know,
cars.
or-
I
yeah.
understand it completely. But nonetheless, the chief is aware of it, and it is an importance to
Yeah.
him.
It is. I mean, there's so many kids playing, and now it's gonna get darker sooner, so we really need the light. I
Agreed.
mean, that's so important. We can't go out at night, you just can't.
Yeah, I was unsuccessful in reaching out to the landowners that are in Toledo about trying to take care of the lights
Yeah.
on your buildings.
Everybody's unsuccessful with that.
Yeah,
I
I've
know
went to
years
the,
ago when I first moved in, I said something, they said, that's the city's problem, not ours.
oh, no, that's their problem.
Yeah, yeah.
City streetlights, but nonetheless, I've reached out to them numerous times. I've been to your office.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Yeah.
ever there.
I know.
But nonetheless,
I know.
yeah, I know Bob I spoke to and the police chief about the speed of the cars and everything going on.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off, I know.
No, I appreciate it. It's just easier now that we all remember now and.
Oh, yeah, it's still clear in my head. I live right by you, so I completely
They're not
understand.
in
Okay.
the office over on the senior side, they're over on the family side all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went into the family side and nobody was ever there.
Yeah, she's almost always there now. We got it's been, we go through one, yeah. She won't answer the phone, but if you go there, she'll be there.
So maybe I'll stop
She
out.
leaves by 5.
Okay, I'll stop out tomorrow.
And no Fridays are not there, so.
Oh, well, I was
Yeah.
leaving work
No,
early
you
tomorrow
can't do it
too.
on Fridays, so yeah.
All right, well, I'll go
You catch her
Monday.
on Monday or Tuesday.
I'll go Monday.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, so now you know that there is something. to be
Yes,
done.
thank you. We appreciate it.
Are there any other comments from the public?
I think we're gonna wait, if I can make a comment, I think we're gonna wait to make a decision on the Board of Zoning Appeals. We still have a couple of Councilwoman Reese would like it, she hasn't had a chance to investigate, to check it out. So I think the decision we'll make as council will be next council meeting,
Council has 45 days.
in 45 days, yeah.
So,
I know Councilman Sleek hasn't been here in the last couple of meetings, I'm
Yep.
sure he'd like to have a chance to check it out also. So I think we're gonna hold off,
okay.
probably make a decision next meeting. Okay? That's all I have.
Is that on their case? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Would somebody like to make a?
Make a motion to adjourn.
There's been a
second.
motion made to adjourn by Ms. Weiss, seconded by Mr. Leibel, the sick one. And
Evidently.
roll call, please.
Elder, yes. Leibel? Yes. Reese?
Yes.
Frazier?
Yes.
Weiss?
Yes.
Adi?
Yes.
Adjourn.